Welcome to Dragonfly Trading. My name is Carrie. I'm a full-time trader and also a mentor in the crypto and Forex markets. Today's video is going to be an update on Bitcoin. We're going to go over the bull and the bear scenarios and when one is outweighing the other. I'm sure a lot of you have been looking for my videos. Right now, family life is very hectic. I am taking care of a family member. That has become a 24-hour job. But I'm hoping after the new year, I can get back to start making videos again. In the meantime, I will try to make as many as I can. If you are looking to navigate these markets yourself and not have to rely on anyone else's analysis or opinion, the link is in the description below for my course. It is not just for beginners. All right, let's get started. So we are on the weekly time frame of Bitcoin. Let's talk about the bullish option first. The most bullish option is that Bitcoin has made a low and that it's going to continue to the upside, putting in a fifth wave. If it is able to accomplish this, at that point, we want it to correct on top of the all-time high. We do not want to see a rejection back down and underneath this support. If Bitcoin is going to continue on a bullish cycle, it must correct on top of this structure. Breaking this structure would be a market structure break and would break the higher highs and higher lows. Now, how will we know that this is a probability and may happen? The first line in the sand is getting over 64,500. Then we need to see a break of the all-time highs. Now, if this is not the low, and this section becomes a connector, connecting this leg to a partner leg, we don't want to see Bitcoin break the 0.5 retrace sitting at 42,877. Bitcoin can come deeper, giving this leg a partner, but it needs to hold this correction. Breaking that correction would also break the higher highs and higher lows and would be a market structure break. Now, if Bitcoin could hold that, it would be a fourth wave. We would just move the fourth over and then look for that fifth to the upside, and then that correction on top of the all-time highs. There are an alternative of where Bitcoin can move to the upside correctively, and we'll talk about that when we get on the lower time frame. All right, so let's talk about the bear scenario on the weekly time frame. If Bitcoin is in a distribution pattern and is going to break down, what it will mean is that this section was a flat, a connector. This leg will get a partner. It may bounce here and back test the resistance in 3 waves, and then this leg will get a partner. And it continues down. Now, it will break this low or it may protect it, and that's a wait and see. We would still look at Bitcoin as a wave 1, and this is a wave 2, which means even if it breaks this low, once it has found bottom, it would be the next super cycle. So let's talk about how Bitcoin could break the all-time high, but move in a corrective pattern. What it would mean is that Bitcoin is currently putting in a diagonal. Now, a diagonal means several things. That it could be a wave 1 or it could be a wave 5, meaning that it's the beginning of something or the end of something. Let's talk about the beginning first. If Bitcoin can push through 64,500 and complete this leading diagonal, we would still want to see it correct on top of the all-time high. This would lead to an extended fifth wave, which will look like a bull run. It could get us way up into the 300,000s. Meaning that this would be a wave 1, pull back for a wave 2, and then we would see that huge third wave. Now, if it's a fifth wave, once the diagonal is complete, we will see a breakdown underneath this support. All right, let's look at the current wave structure that we have for Bitcoin. Now, my bias is that this is moving in a corrective pattern. My bias is that this is not a wave 1 and a wave 2, and that this is a wave 1 pulling back for a wave 2. Now, if I am incorrect, Bitcoin could give this leg a partner to the downside, but we would want to see it hold this support. When Bitcoin is making a 1-2-1-2, the second 1 and 2 find support on top of the first 1 and 2. Now, breaking this low is complete invalidation, but coming through this support would turn it more bearish. But it wouldn't be completely invalid until this low is broken. This is the most bullish option. Bitcoin can also still make the diagonal as long as this leg is not broken. So it could pull back and then continue correctively making that diagonal. Or the bearish option is that this is a flat, it is a connector connecting to the correction back there, and that once it gives this leg a partner, that it'll bounce in 3 waves, back testing what was support now becomes resistance, and then it would give this leg a partner and head down, breaking these lows. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this video, short and sweet. Let me know in the comments. Let me know if you watched it to the end, and I will see you in the next one.